Hey everybody, Stephen Key here. I'm back. I've been on the road for a while, traveling everywhere. I'm beat, but hey, I'm pretty excited today because I'm going to talk about how to get the highest royalty rate. That's right. Now, I know people have asked this before, how do I get the highest royalty rate? Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you that royalty rates average about 5%. That's right, about 5%. Sometimes 3% if it's huge volumes, and maybe if it's on consumables, it could be 3%. I've seen royalty rates as high as 7 or 8. So how do you get those higher royalty rates? That's what we're going to talk about today. There's a couple things you can do. Now, what I'm going to talk about are things that I don't really recommend, but I know a lot of you guys really want to squeeze it a little bit, so I'll show you how. Number one, if you have a business selling a product, your product, and you have proven sales, that's one way to get a higher royalty rate. In fact, people ask me all the time, Steve, should I license? I'm already selling my product, or maybe I'm a little tired of manufacturing myself. I want a license. That's absolutely fantastic. I tell everyone, if you've got proven sales that you can show a potential licensee, right? That you can show them, hey, I've been selling X, Y, Z on Amazon or maybe a couple stores, and this is what I've done, you can get a higher royalty rate. Guess what? Because you've taken away risk. It's really simple. That's number one. Number two, do a crowdfunding campaign. Now, I like crowdfunding campaigns, but I don't think everybody should start a business just because they've raised a little bit of money on a product. And I don't think every product should become a business. But I do think that you can use crowdfunding to show proof of demand. That's right. And I wouldn't set my numbers so high that I've got other people looking around and maybe they're going to copy my idea. I'd set the numbers a little bit lower. In fact, I had one student that set his goal for 10,000 units, and guess what? He got a licensing deal. It was practical. You know what it did? It showed that potential licensee that people want it. So that's one way to show proof of demand. Would I recommend running a crowdfunding campaign? No, I don't think you have to. But there's some of you guys out there that want to do it to get a higher royalty rate. That's one way. The third thing is have a patent. You're kidding me. Yes, if your product is patented and it's pretty broad, let's say, you're going to get a higher royalty rate. But should you run out and file a patent just for a higher royalty rate? I don't think so. But if you already have one, okay, there's a good chance you will probably get a higher royalty rate. There you go. There's three. Number four, show a customer, show the proof of demand from a retailer. That's right. If you can get to a buyer that looks at your product and make sure it looks really good, you guys. You see, if you can have, let's say, a 3D computer-generated graphic artist make your product look so good that people think they can buy it, you can show it to a buyer. That's right, show it to a buyer. And if a buyer likes it, that shows interest, that shows demand, that takes away a little bit of risk. And guess what? You can get a higher royalty rate for that. Now, if you've done some other work too, maybe you've got models and prototypes and CAD drawings, if you've done more and more and more work, you can most likely get a higher royalty rate. But I'm here to tell you, that's not what you should be focusing on. Now, I just told you how to do it, but I'm also telling you, all those things I mentioned to you cost money. I would rather do this. I'd rather come up with a lot of ideas, spend very little money, and get an average royalty rate of 5%, and then go on to the next project, because I haven't spent the time and money and other things that maybe don't pay off. Because I think it's a numbers game at the end of the day. I truly do. So I'm never thinking about the highest royalty rate. No, I'm thinking about minimum guarantees, which we could talk about later, and I think I have. But I'm talking about an average royalty rate that's reasonable. There you go. There's the word, reasonable. So there you go. I gave you 5 examples of how to get a higher royalty rate. The average is about 5, 3 if it's huge volumes, maybe a little bit higher. But hey, guys, be reasonable and just get those ideas to companies. That's what you want to do. It's always a numbers game. Hey, thanks for watching. Stephen Key here. If you like this channel, Share it with other people. Please do that. And subscribe down below. We're getting close to 11,000. And it's all because of you guys. Thanks for watching. This is Stephen Key. Hi, this is Stephen Key. And I just want to thank you for watching InventRight TV. We're here to save you time, save you money, and show you how you can bring your products to market through licensing. So please subscribe down below, click on the button, and tell your friends. Thank you.